Tonight we'll show you a promising 13-year-old whose life was cut short when he drowned yesterday afternoon. And 2 murders reported on Sunday in Ladyville. We'll tell you what happened. Also, another man loses his life to a motorcycle accident. We'll talk to his family. And 2 sides to a story. We'll talk to the woman who had her ex-common-law complaining that she beat him up. She tells us why she did it. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight, Monday, January 5th, 2026. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
This year, Belize felt more connected than ever. We stood with the moments that shape us, our culture, our youth, our stories. And we lifted young dreams even higher, powered by advancement and possibility. Everywhere, Belize is growing, and as the nation evolves, so does the way we connect. This year, Belize showed its light, and we were honored to drive innovation across the country. As we look ahead, our promise is simple: to unite communities, nurture dreams, and continue leading Belize's digital transformation. From our Digi family to yours, wishing you a bright and prosperous 2026.
Happy New Year!
In the heart of Belize, a battle is being waged, not with weapons, but with choices. When waste is disposed of in unauthorized locations, in our forests, drains and waterways, along our highways and in vacant lots, this is illegal dumping. The consequences reach far beyond what we see. Toxic chemicals seep into our groundwater, threatening our drinking water. Disease-carrying mosquitoes breed in abandoned tires, and wildlife mistake our waste for food. For over a decade, the Department of Environment has worked tirelessly to clean up these sites. But they can't do it alone. They need your help. And now, taking action is easier than ever. Download the ArcGIS Survey 123 app to your phone. You can report illegal dump sites. The app records the location, allows you to add photos. Simply open the app, allow location access, fill in basic details about the site, add a photo, and submit. Your report helps us protect our communities and natural resources. Every report matters. Every action counts. Stand proud in protecting our nation. Our Belize, our responsibility. Bini.
The roads of Belize connect us all. Drivers, families, friends. Every day begins with a little routine and the confidence that life's journeys are protected. From school drop-off through the daily grind and everything in between, each with different roads ahead, yet one common goal: to arrive safely. Atlantic Insurance stands with Belize's riders and motorists with affordable protection, support, and peace of mind for a journey ahead. For the roads we share and the lives we protect, Atlantic Insurance is by your side, insuring you from life's unexpected. Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
At Atlantic Bank, we stand as more than just a financial institution. We are your partners in progress, dedicated to fostering your success by providing tailored solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. Your successes are our triumphs, and every success story deserves to be celebrated. We pledge to stand by you every step of the way. Today, we celebrate the values that define you with your unwavering dedication, steadfast commitment, boundless innovation, resolute work ethic, and unyielding ambition. We will navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and continue building the future together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
A family is left to endure their worst nightmare after 13-year-old Magazi Miller drowned yesterday. It happened when he was fishing and only 2 days after returning home from visiting his mother in the U.S. Jaleesa Roberts went west and got a better picture of the young life lost.
First form students at Belize Christian Academy will return to school tomorrow, but they will do so with the absence of one of their beloved classmates, as his chair remains vacant and his May birthday will be but a memory on a bulletin board. Police are investigating the apparent drowning of 13-year-old Magazi Miller, a student, musician, and promising youth from Valley of Peace village in the Cayo district. He drowned near his family home on Sunday.
Police are investigating the apparent drowning of Magazi Miller, a 13-year-old student of Valley of Peace village in the Cayo district, which occurred sometime around 2 p.m. on 4th January 2026. The investigation has so far disclosed that the young Mr. Miller was reported to have been playing in a pond of water that is located on the family's property, and when the father called out for him, he got no response. The father then made checks in the pond, and that is when the young Mr. Miller was discovered. He was transported to the hospital for medical attention. However, efforts to resuscitate him did not prove successful. The body of Magazi Miller now awaits a post-mortem examination.
The news has sent shockwaves through Magazi's school community, where he was described as a bright and respectful student with a promising future.
He's a very bright student, well-behaved, very respectful. So he's a promising student, loved by everyone, loved by his classmates and his teachers. And so we greatly miss him. We were in shock. We were in unbelief. We really didn't believe it in the first instance, but I called the parent just to find out, and he confirmed the happenings to me. Students are going to be here tomorrow And so we'll have sessions, open sessions for them to visit the counselor in her office.
Beyond the classroom, Magazi was also an active member of the Panorifics Junior Steel Band, where his talent and dedication left a lasting impression.
One day, I was teaching, and I saw two kids and a man. And then I went to talk to them, and he was telling me, oh, I heard about the steel band from this person, someone in the Miss and Catch band. And they asked if they could drive. I said, of course, because we had space for both of them, him and his sister Mugisa. And from there, they went up. They're very talented kids, and that's one thing I can say, they're fast learners. He will always be a part of the Panorifics. No matter in the afterlife, present day, he will always be remembered as a member of the Panorific band.
And what was the reaction when the band members found out that he passed away last night?
I haven't broken it to his peers yet, but for me, when I found out, it was really heartbroken because nothing can prepare you for news like this. And I tried hard not to believe it because practice resumes next week. And all I can say that practice won't be the same because it will be like there's a missing piece of a whole puzzle.
Police investigations into the incident continue while family, friends, classmates, and bandmates mourn the loss of a young life gone too soon. Jaliza Roberts, 7 News.
His school will be organizing memorial activities to honor his life. A 4-year-old girl is left wondering where her father is after 26-year-old Patrick O was killed sometime between Saturday night and Sunday afternoon. O left his Ladyville home before 8 in the night and was found dead the next day at 2. While his family admits he had a drinking problem, they say he never got into trouble while socializing and he always made his way back home. But this time he didn't, and his common-law wife is left to answer her daughter's questions. Courtney Menzies spoke with her today and has this story.
It was 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon when the body of 26-year-old Patrick O was found with stab wounds. He was seen covered in blood and lying on a pallet near a freight container in the parking lot of New Moon Supermarket in Ladyville. It is unclear how long his body had been there, but his common-law wife said the last time she spoke to him was Saturday night, just before she came off work. She expected to find him at home, but by the time she got there, he had already left. She told us that she wanted him to stay at home because she had an ill feeling.
I tell her, make sure you don't go drink. He tell me no. I just had take 1 and 2 drinks, babe, and I went home. Then after that, he tell me that Monday back to work, fresh. And I see he happy. Then I gonna work. And I ask if he don't reach home, and he tell me yes. And they're right there. But like how I say, he may like drink, but he never like find problems with nobody. Then around 7 in the night, he called me and asked me what time I was off. I tell him minutes to 8 I will reach home. He asked me if he may want to go and pick me up. I tell him no. Because I know that he may drink and I know I want nothing happen to him. Because I don't got a feeling. I may hopefully make he come and touch the door maybe 3 o'clock in the morning or 6 in the morning. But nothing until I received the call that they find him.
Aldana said that drinking was his only vice, but that even when he was intoxicated, he always came home. But she also explained that he was starting a new job and stopped drinking as much, which she noticed over the holidays.
He made it right there with me, spend time, not like the rest of Christmas. He does always drink and every time he did sleep and things. But this Christmas he spent, even New Year's, never hear about nobody complain right there that he find problem or nothing, but he me a calm person, like he say, me like drink and all of him. Lately he may stop drink because we had problems and I tell him if he continue drinking, me I left him, but he may ease down after that and to make him they do his life good now and they just kill her out of nowhere if I don't know what. But if he tell me rob him, why they have to kill? No, I right there with pain and I don't know how it thought to my baby. Every time she asks me, Mommy, when Daddy they come home? She thinking that he did at work because But he works sometimes de San Gil a San Pedro.
And now this little family will have to spend their holidays without him. But Aldana is still trying to figure out how to break the news to their 4-year-old daughter.
It hurts bad, but people tell me that I have to be strong for the baby, but I try. I try. But it hurt me when she asked me when daddy to come home. What happened to daddy? She done 4 and she don't understand, but I tell her he to work. He's working and he'll come home soon. Knowing that he won't. And every time he does joke with my mom, he tell me, I tell her, Marela, I want to get married with your daughter. But he me like joke, I tell her, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. And he not me a jokey person when he me drink and all of that. A lot of people end up, they love him back here because everybody's surprised that that happened to him. It's rough.
A broken knife, believed to be the murder weapon, was found with the body. Courtney Menzies, 7 News.
There was another murder in Ladyville over the weekend, and we'll tell you more about it later on in the news. And we take our first break now. When we come back, the U.S. kidnapped the Venezuelan president on Saturday morning. What does Belize have to say about it? Well, not a whole lot. You'll hear from after the break. And we'll talk to the family of another man killed in a motorcycle accident. Don't go away.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
When working with sheetrock, you need screws that give you quick penetration for a speedy, stable installation. Best Screws, fast frame and fast finish drywall screws are specifically designed for you. Engineered by Best Manufacturing, Best Screws makes every job faster and easier. These screws offer reliable performance with a superior hold. You also save money due to Best Screws affordability. They are cheaper than the leading brands. Get the job done quickly without compromising on strength. For all your drywall installations, get Best Screws Fast Frame and Fast Finish. Available at Benny's. Quality and savings.
No Wi-Fi.
You might want to sing it note for note, don't worry.
Yo, bro, need your help.
Happy.
Excuse me, class.
In every life we
Bro, I
have
have smart
some
AirPods, what
trouble.
do?
But when you worry, you make it double, don't worry. Be happy.
Wherever the coastal road takes you, don't worry, be happy. Smart has you covered. Smart, bringing people together.
Need to submit your sickness benefit claim online and have a physical medical certificate? Here's how you can do it. First, go to ssbportal.org.bz and log into your My Social Security account. Next, on your dashboard, click Benefits and choose Forms. Review the requirements, then click Continue to proceed. Click Apply under Sickness Benefit to start your claim. Review and confirm your banking information. If it is not correct, select No and follow the steps to update your banking details. If your banking information is correct, select Yes. Next, if your illness is not related to an injury at work, select No and proceed to upload your medical certificate. Select your claim period and confirm your employer details. Read the declarations and click each to agree. Click Submit and you're done. A confirmation email will be sent to you. Your employer will also receive an email with your claim details and a request for your salary information. If needed, submit your sickness benefit claim online and receive real-time status updates.
I'm Randall Friesen, and I manage Westbell Produce, better known as Granny's Foods. That's our main brand. So we offer high quality grains, beans, rice, and we also offer corn chips made from 100% locally grown corn. We saw a need for high quality locally produced products. A lot of the best products are being exported, and we said, we need to keep some of the best products here in Belize rather than export everything. Atlantic Bank has helped us achieve our goals by providing the financing for us to be able to launch products faster than we would without the financing that they offer. We find that Atlantic Bank is very customer friendly, especially with small and medium-sized businesses. We find that Atlantic Bank is more than willing to go the extra mile. They try to understand your business. So when we go to Atlantic Bank with a certain need, we find that they try to develop a solution that will meet our specific need. I would encourage any small business owner to go to Atlantic Bank for their financial services. They're very friendly, and just overall, their service is excellent.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
A safer Belize begins with all of us, and the Belize Police Department is taking bold steps to build that future together. The new 2025-2029 Crime Control and Crime Prevention Strategy is transforming policing from the ground up, reforming practices, rebuilding trust, and strengthening accountability. With investments in modern technology, upgraded infrastructure, and smart data-driven tools, officers will respond faster, work smarter, and endeavor to keep communities safer. This plan puts community partnership at its core. It will require more engagement, result in more transparency, and introduce new programs that support our youth, prevent violence, and promote second chances. From fighting gang violence and illegal firearms to confronting emerging threats like cybercrime, the BPD is building stronger, smarter, more specialized teams to protect every Belizean. And with enhanced training and leadership development, our officers are better prepared than ever to serve with integrity and professionalism. The Belize Police Department is rebuilding, reforming, and renewing its commitment to you. Together, we can create a safer, stronger Belize.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Tonight, Latin America and the Caribbean are on edge after the U.S. military swept into Venezuela early on Saturday morning and kidnapped President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores. Tonight, Maduro is in New York City jail after appearing in a Manhattan courtroom this morning, where he and his wife pleaded not guilty to narco-terrorism, drug trafficking, and weapons charges. Though some military action against Venezuela was anticipated, the move to abduct and extract a sovereign leader has left this hemisphere shocked. But fearing reprisals from the U.S., most countries have been cautious in their reaction, and Belize is one of them. A muted statement today refers to, quote, military operations carried out in Venezuela, resulting in the removal of the president. It goes on to say, we call on all parties to exercise restraint, to respect international law, and to engage in a constructive dialogue to resolve the crisis in Venezuela within the framework of international law. Belize and Venezuela have historically shared friendly and cooperative bilateral relations, and as such, We would like to see a return to constitutional order as soon as possible. Respect for the Venezuelan Constitution and the will of the people of Venezuela should guide future actions." End quote. Perhaps most importantly, the statement adds all Belizean students studying in Venezuela are currently safe in Belize. We understand that those students were home for the holidays and advised to remain here until there was some certainty about the situation in Venezuela. Earlier in the news, we told you about a father who was stabbed to death, while another father and grandfather was shot while sleeping with his great-grandson. 57-year-old Philip Nicholas was at home when he and his family were targeted. However, only he received injuries while his wife was left traumatized. Courtney Menzies visited the home today and has this story.
57-year-old Philip Nicholas had been enjoying the weekend with his sons and great-grandsons when he was killed while he was sleeping. He and his wife, along with one of the children, were sleeping on a mattress next to an open door so they can get some breeze, when two men appeared at the door and fired indiscriminately.
What we know so far is that Nicholas and two other family members were at home sleeping at the aforementioned time when a male person is reported to have entered that residence and fired several shots, which resulted in the death of Mr. Nicholas. Two persons have been detained for questioning as the investigators seek to uncover the motive and to apprehend the culprit in this incident.
Would you be able to say whether or not Mr. Nicholas had a dispute with another person earlier, prior to this incident?
The information that has been disclosed is the extent to which the department wishes to disclose.
Any suspects?
No suspect at the moment. However, two persons have been detained who police believe useful information can be obtained in relation to this investigation.
According to his daughter, Nicholas did not have any enemies, but she believes because they live in a secluded area, the murderers had to be from that area. She explained her parents moved away from Belize City to get away from this very violence. But while he no longer lived in the city, he worked at the Leo Bradley Library. While he first started as a security guard in 2019, the principal librarian explained that he stuck around to lend a helping hand.
Mr. Nicholas was an important member of our library community. He was here on a daily basis, assisting with whatever we needed that required manpower, honestly and truly. He was able to set up tents. He was assisting us with the gardening from time to time. Whenever the staff needed to run some errands and weren't able to leave, he would make that run for them. We are in shock, and that is across the library system here, in that not only did he assist here at Leo Bradley Library, but also at other libraries in the system. You know, we knew that we could depend on him to get certain things done. As I said before, he would assist when it comes to certain groundwork, but also when it came to manpower, when it came to moving shelves, when it came to fixing whatever needed to be patched. You know, he was very, very helpful. Always had a kind word and a big smile. You know, all of us, as we were reflecting this morning, you know, said that we will all miss when we would come into the compound. And Mr. Philip was here before many of the staff early in the morning, you know, to greet us and to check how everything is going with us. The man loved to dance. The man loved to give a smile. He loved to, you know, he was an outgoing person who had a kind word for everybody he met.
Courtney Menzies, 7 News.
Police had detained one man based on a dispute he had on Saturday night with Nicholas. A 24-year-old lost his life in a road traffic accident on Saturday night between mile 40 and 41 on the George Price Highway. Brian McGill had just left home in St. Matthews to get some food. Jaleesa Roberts tells us what happened next.
A sister is now left without her brother as breadwinner after 24-year-old Brian Miguel lost his life on Saturday night in a fatal road traffic accident not far from his home in St. Matthews Village. Around 7:16 p.m., he had left for a food run on his motorcycle When a few miles away, he collided into an ongoing pickup.
When officers in Belmopan were alerted that there was a traffic accident in the vicinity of miles 40 and 41 on the George Price Highway, the responding officers observed the unresponsive body of Miguel, and some 13 feet away from him was a severely damaged Bashan brand motorcycle. What the investigation has disclosed is that Miguel was traveling towards Belmopan City when he was struck by an F-150 pickup truck driven at the time by a man that was traveling in the opposite direction.
Police have charged 35-year-old William Aleman, a Belizean construction worker of Burlboom Village, for the crimes of manslaughter by negligence, causing death by careless conduct, and driving a motor vehicle without due care and attention, but not drunk driving.
No sample was taken from Mr. Aleman, as his conduct did not suggest anybody who was under the influence.
For Brian Miguel's family, the loss has been devastating. His sister says he had only stepped out briefly before the accident occurred. Miguel played a fatherly role in her life and that of her daughter.
So what will you miss the most about your brother?
That he all the time was checking what I was and tell me what to do. All the time he worried about me and my daughter, because only me and he live together.
And so he was a big help to you. So how do you plan to move on from this?
I not even know now what to do, because I really miss him, because he was like my dad to me. Even I am the older sister, but he made 24, but mine was like a big adult man that he think good things for me, because me, I like to go out and he was all the time with me, tell me I cannot do this and do that because something could happen to me. And I have a daughter, I have to mind my daughter. So all the time he was worrying about that.
Jaleesa Roberts, 7 News.
Thieves in Orange Walk tunneled through a cement wall to get into an electronics store early on Saturday morning. And that's how they got into Pletz Electronics on Queen Victoria Avenue, where they sold some cash and about 20 phones, many of them being top-tier iPhones. Police told us today that it was a 3-man job.
Police are investigating the burglary of Pletz Electronics Store, which occurred sometime around 2:00 a.m. on Saturday, 3rd January 2025. What the investigators have uncovered is that at the aforementioned date and time, 3 persons entered that establishment, which is located on Queen Victoria Avenue in Orange Walk Town, and stole several electronic items as well as some cash before making good their escape. The investigators have some footages in their possession, and this had led them to the detention of an individual. However, the investigation is still ongoing.
In total, the thieves made off with 21 phones, 18 of them iPhones, with a total retail value of $35,000. We'll let you know when someone is charged. Police have also detained a taxi driver of Belmopan accused of touching a 13-year-old minor. ASP Smith gave us more details.
On Saturday, 3rd January 2026, Belmopan police formally arrested and charged Wilbert Cal, a 29-year-old taxi driver of Belmopan, for the crime of sexual assault. This arrest follows police investigation into a report made by a 13-year-old minor who stated that she had visited a Chinese establishment when a male person who was unknown to her approached her and touched her inappropriately.
Police also managed to stop a burglary in progress on Sunday thanks to surveillance cameras on the property where it happened. ASP Stacey Smith told us what happened.
On Sunday, January 4, 2026, Belmopan police formally arrested and charged 27-year-old Elvis Larios, a Belizean construction worker of Armenia Village, for the crime of burglary. The arrest of Larios follows police's response to a burglary in progress at a residence in Armenia Village. The homeowner, who was away at that time, reported to police that his security system alerted him to some movement at his property, and when police made checks at that residence, they found Mr. Larios therein, and in his possession were 2 items belonging to the homeowner.
We take a break now. When we come back, you'll hear from a family who needs help after their loved one was knocked down and they got no justice. And on Friday, her ex told us that she beat him up and pulled out his dreadlocks. Tonight, Gloria Roberto gives us her side of the story. Don't go away.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
Name me 3 tongues and contraband.
2 tongues?
Oh,
that tongue?
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see
This is the map of Louise.
Fire, reef, and blue hole. And I think
Can anyone volunteer to fight?
what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue.
We want you to see what it is your parents do, how hard they work for you.
Bright, blessed day, the dark, sacred night.
Uncle Cordell.
To myself.
Hey,
you want chocolate, right? It's fun many times. Lots of work.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the 2nd floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sun Up on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
These charter remains aren't
We're navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelsel,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight.
We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craft.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7. Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Anatolio Lazaro was killed, knocked down in November of 2025. And 6 weeks later, he's out of an induced coma, but no one has been charged. Today, the victim's brother, Jose Lazaro, came to our newsroom after his brother was discharged from the KHMH, where the hospital says that they can't do anything more for him. His brother's medical bill is already over 10 grand, and he will need a lot of aftercare. So tonight, the family from Corozal is seeking both medical and legal assistance for their loved one. His brother came to our studio today and gave us more details on the situation.
Well, since my brother was knocked down the 25th of November 2025, we haven't heard much of the police. And up to now, my brother actually is discharged from the hospital on the 31st of December. And we are actually in a situation where we don't have finance actually to comply with what the expectations of the doctors are. They want us to get a suction machine, and they want us to get oxygen. And as most of overall is the problem of the health of my brother, somebody that will take care of him. And we will need to find finance for him to get somebody to assist him. And we know for sure that it's something very delicate, and we are not in a position, but rather the hospital is already discharged him. So we are now in a position where we don't know what to do. And the police hasn't done much, and so they have already taken a side, and where they are telling us that the guy needs to be carried to the DPP, and that they will decide what to do with him. So really we are in a position where we don't know what to do.
Those who wish to assist the Lazaro family can contact them at 612-1062. On Friday night's news, you heard the story from Jason Phillips, who told us that he was a battered man after his wife beat him and left him to take care of their 2 kids. But there's also and always 2 sides to the story, and sometimes even 3. Tonight we have the other side from his common law, who admitted that she did attack him and pull out his locks, but here's her why.
I didn't abandon my kids. I love my kids so much that if God could have come down and told you how I feel about my kids, he would say just what you guys want to hear. The point is that I'm not home from the 8th of December is because he started telling me to get out of his house. I just took a shower. I put my son towel on around me to cover up myself, to put on a clothes. And he started telling me, get out of his house with my towel on. He didn't want me to take any clothes, anything that belongs to me. And that is why the same girl called and said on his phone, you know how long I'd wait for you? So I like, what? And she end the call. And that was it. When I took myself to his job site, I told him, why, if you want to be with her, then just leave me alone. That situation that occurred with me, with his dreads being out of his hair here, was me. Yes, I was pulling on his hair. And a mom like me, I do a real lot for my kids. I do a lot for all of my kids. These are $500 rents. All of these $350 rent. I got all kind of things. See them here? A lot of receipts.
Roberta, who is a mother of 5, claims Phillips also beat her badly, causing a miscarriage. A mother of 3 says she was awakened from her bed at her home in West Landover on Saturday morning by the sound of the GI3 banging on her door at 6 a.m. She says that police came in and searched her home, allegedly without a warrant, and no female officer present, notable because it was only her and her teenage daughters at home when the search happened. She told us more about the incident she claims that has robbed her and her children of their inner peace.
You don't go startle me out of my sleep. And I supposed to just alone in my house for come ransack up my house, and I have 2 teenage daughters at home. Now my girls are in their PJs. It is way out of context for any man to see my daughter in her pajamas. First of all, I in a t-shirt and I in a underwear. Everybody to see my behind. Not even give me 1 minute for say miss put on some clothes, you know. So I go like, he's at the door, and I go like, well, where your warrant there? He goes like, no response. So like, It says, he goes and he's like, okay, well, don't want search for gun and ammunition. I said, well, present a warrant and I will let you in my home. We not got time for that. We have to conduct search for gun and ammunition. The search was for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just in my dirty clothes, in my drawers, under my daughter's bed, under my bed. That was it. The bathroom, that was it. Then he took out some underwears from out of the bottom drawer that I sell. I used to have a clothing store, so I still have some items left. So those were at the bottom of the drawer. He took one out and he flipped it over and flipped it back, and I was like, in the back of my mind, so what are the relevance that the drawers, that the panty? Why you to inspect the panty so deep? You know? You not even say, well, look underneath the couch or look in the cupboards or something of the sort for say, okay, if you so have credible information that gonna ammunition there, right? My youngest, my 12-year-old, she sleeps with me now since it happened. She gets up and she's like, Mommy, I hear something at the gate. Mommy, I hear this. Mommy, the dog, the bark. Mommy, that will tell you how they have interrupted our peace.
When we interviewed her, she was in the process of filing a police report. It's a storm of the young century so far, and the recovery from Hurricane Melissa continues in Jamaica, where it claimed over 100 lives. BEL is doing its part by deploying its second team of power line technicians to the island nation to continue supporting power restoration efforts. They left Belize on Sunday, January 4, to assist Jamaica Public Service Company Limited, JPS, which is the island's sole electricity distributor. The team is led by Technical Supervisor Jeremy Jacks and includes power line technicians Gregory Kerr, Brian Gentle, Emery Gill, Owen Nalberto, Paul McCullough, and Andres Catch. They join regional crews from the Caribbean Electric Utility Services Cooperation to restore electricity to communities affected by the hurricane. Presently, Jamaica still has 10% of customers without power supply, which is down from 77% right after the storm. And that's all the news we have for you for tonight. Thanks for watching. With your news, I'm Indira Craig. Remember, you can find a full transcript of the news at 7newsbelize.com and see the streaming video on our Facebook or YouTube pages. Have a pleasant evening. Join me back here tomorrow at 6.